Here's where I am currently on the Moogle polystyrene drawing project. And these are the Sharpie markers I used for today's work on that project. For which I recall touching up, coloring in depressions on the surface of the polystyrene. To finish coloring in the 5 of the 50. Of the 50 crate on the back side of the Moogle polystyrene drawing project. From the mid-morning hours to the mid-afternoon hours, I would occasionally briefly work on the Moogle polystyrene drawing project. As during that time period, I primarily worked on editing the June 22 my dinner video in Camtasia 2019. I spent the late night and early morning hours finishing the editing for the June 21 my dinner video in Camtasia 2019, rendering that video project file and then uploading it to my YouTube channel. The June 21 my dinner video uploaded to my YouTube channel during the early mid-morning hours, and the June 22 my dinner video uploaded to my YouTube channel during the mid-late afternoon hours. Though I'm leaning towards the mid-afternoon hours. I'm currently 9 my dinner videos behind. And have the photos and raw video clips for 6 of them on my current primary laptop. When it comes to editing my dinner video projects on Camtasia 2019, I first put the photo part in order on the timeline, then the raw video clips in order. I have Google Assistant on my phone generate a random number between 1 and 12. To pick what royalty-free music to use for that my dinner video project. I cut down that music to fit with the photo part of the project. with each photo being given 4 seconds exactly. Then I check the end of each raw video clip for things to edit, and then I play the whole video project from start to finish once I've checked every raw video clip's end. While at my dad's place, roughly from 3:10 to 3:40 p.m., I did my usual 30-minute HIIT workout for the first time in at least a week by following along the YouTube video I always follow along for a 30-minute HIIT workout. I had a plastic glass of tap water with me, from which I didn't have any tap water for the first set, and then for both 60-second breaks between sets, and then most of the 30-second breaks between exercises of the second and third set, for which the sets stay the same. For each set, all of the exercises just repeat. I took a little sip of tap water, making sure to get water to replace water lost through sweating, while also making an effort not to drink too much water during the HIIT workout, which was successful. Which was hardest on my legs, and they ended up being a bit sore while I was cooling down in the kitchen at my dad's place, as that seemed to be the only area of the house besides the basement that didn't have anything I was concerned with potentially ruining by having my sweat evaporate. Around 6 in the morning, I had with my first cup of plain coffee a tin of pineapple chunks with pineapple juice from that same tin, 2 mallow cups, and 2 sharpish cheddar cheese sticks by the Negro brand. Though that wasn't my first coffee of today, as I recall finding a little plastic cup of plain coffee in the refrigerator at my dad's place roughly around 4 in the morning, and I recall sipping at it roughly from 4:45 in the morning to about 5:30 in the morning. I recall from roughly 6 in the morning to roughly 9 in the morning. Having 2 full cups of plain coffee, followed by a partial third cup. That was essentially just a splash of plain coffee. Then around 11:15 in the morning, I had 2 cold cut sandwiches my dad made with Swiss cheese and a little mayo my dad made with a glass of whole milk in a plastic glass. The plastic glass I used then, I also used to have tap water during my 30-minute HIIT workout today. And I also used it to sip at tap water during the early afternoon hours. And I also sipped at tap water before I went to bed around 6 p.m. and fell asleep around 6:30 p.m. And I woke up naturally about 5 hours later. I woke up roughly 15 minutes before 5 hours had passed. After I naturally woke up at that time, I called my mom to let her know I was up. And while she was driving to my dad's place, I packed my laptop, the charger for my laptop, my phone charger, my computer mouse, and my current pair of headphones into my laptop case, and in a reusable Wegmans bag, I packed my stuff for working at Wegmans, my cut-proof gloves, my cutter, and my current name tag. Though I primarily packed into that reusable Wegmans bag clothes, which included my work uniform, but also some clothes different from my work uniform. At one point during the early afternoon hours, I noticed that the appearance of YouTube Studio had been changed a little bit. And regarding the new look, I think I like it. It doesn't seem as minimalistic as the old look, as it seems everything now has its own section in a sort of sense, which I appreciate. Based off periods where I had my air conditioner off throughout today. It seemed my room throughout today ranged from room temperature to mildly hot, just hot enough for me to mildly sweat, in a resting, non-exercised state. My legs were a little sore when I went to bed today, and when I woke up naturally today, my ankles were a bit sore.